Welcome to Miss Michelle's Storytime, presenting Back to School Storytime. A Teacher for Bear, written by Anne-Marie Pace, illustrated by Mike Wohnoutka. Bear knew everything there was to know about school before he even got there. His older sister, Bella, had told him all about it. Every morning, Miss Fern stands at the classroom door to shake hands, Bella said. Then you'll have circle time, reading time, and snack. I like to be the helper. When it's time to go home, Miss Fern shakes hands again, but instead of saying goodbye, she says, "See you when you're older." On the first day, Bear sent Mama away at the schoolhouse door. He wasn't afraid because he knew just what to expect. All by himself, Bear marched down the hall to Miss Fern's classroom and stuck out his hand ready to shake. Miss Fern smiled when she saw him, but instead of shaking hands, "Hello, Bear," she said. "We have so many new students that there are 2 teachers now. You are in Miss Teasel's class across the hall." Bear looked. There was no teacher there to shake his hand. Inside the new classroom, Miss Teasel was handing out name tags. "Hello, Bear," she said. "You may take a seat and decorate this." While Bear colored, he kept looking at the clock. 2 minutes passed, then 5. Miss Fern must have started circle time by now, but Miss Teasel was still walking around the room, talking to the other students. Finally, Bear got up and tugged on Miss Teasel's sleeve. "When is circle time?" he asked. "We don't have circle time, Bear," Miss Teasel said. "First we do art, then we have morning meeting." "Miss Fern has circle time first," Bear said. "I see," Miss Teasel said. "Well, I do things differently." But Bear wanted to do things the way Bella had told him. He didn't want to do things differently. After morning meeting, Miss Teasel clapped her hands. "It's time for story carpet, everyone," she called. The children gathered on the rug in the front of the room. "Miss Fern calls it reading time," Bear said. "I see," Miss Teasel said. "Well, I do things differently." But Bear didn't want to do things differently. At snack time, Miss Teasel brought out juice and graham crackers. "Can I be the snack helper?" Bear asked. "Thank you for offering, Bear, but handing out snacks is my job." "Miss Fern," Bear started. "I know," Miss Teasel started. "You do things differently," Bear finished. Miss Teasel knelt down beside him. "Bear, I get the feeling you wanted to be in Miss Fern's class." Bear looked down at his feet. "Yes," he said. "I knew her already. My sister Bella was in her class." "Do you want to know a secret?" Miss Teasel asked. Bear nodded. "Miss Fern was my teacher too. I want to be a good teacher like she is, but I don't want to be a copycat. I want to do it my own way." Bear nodded, but he didn't really understand. He tried to eat his graham crackers, but he wasn't very hungry. Nothing was turning out the way he had expected. After snack time, Miss Teasel passed out colored paper. "We are going to make autumn leaves to decorate the classroom," she said. Bear listened to Miss Teasel's directions. He started to cut his colored paper according to her pattern. Suddenly, he got a different idea. There was a tree in his yard with leaves shaped just like a mitten. Instead of Miss Teasel's pattern, he wanted to use his hand. "Why aren't you using the pattern, Bear?" Miss Teasel asked gently. Bear set his chin on his hands and looked up at his teacher. "I don't want to be a copycat," he said. "I want—" Bear stopped for a second. "You want to do it your own way?" Miss Teasel asked. "That's fine, Bear." Bear nodded and got to work. He traced his hand on the paper using a red crayon. Then he used the scissors to cut his leaf out. Finally, he colored it. "Why, Bear!" Miss Teasel exclaimed. "What a wonderful leaf!" Bear felt very proud. Miss Teasel knelt beside him. "You know, Bear, you and I are a lot alike. We like doing things our own special ways. That doesn't mean we can't do some things that other people do. Is there one thing you'd like me to do the same way as Miss Fern?" Bear whispered in Miss Teasel's ear. That afternoon, when it was time to go home, Miss Teasel stood at the door to say goodbye to her students. "See you when you're older," she said. When it was Bear's turn, instead of shaking Miss Teasel's hand like everyone else, he gave her a high five. "I see we're doing things our own special way, Bear," Miss Teasel said, smiling. Bear nodded. "We sure are."